It's really crazy how you can mean different things to different people while remaining the same person yourself. And if you look at the concept of people being mirrors, people, friends, family, partners, sisters, brothers, elders, teachers, everyone is a mirror. Everyone you come in contact with is mirroring back to you what is within you, what you see within yourself. Whenever you meet a new friend, whenever you meet a new love interest, whenever you meet, insert new person here, you're excited, you're happy, you're ecstatic, you're loving if they're reflecting that love back to you. So when you're healed, when you're happy, when you're healthy, when you're living, when you're thriving, 9 times out of 10, the people that you come into contact with are on the same wave, are on the same frequency. And therefore, they're reflecting back to you what you already have within yourself. And vice versa, where the saying, hurt people comes from. When you're not healed, when you're not happy, when you're not thriving, when you're existing at a lower frequency, when you're engaging in toxicity, when your vibration is a little lower, you think the world sucks. You think your job sucks. You think your friends suck. You think your parents suck. You think everything sucks. Because that is what is within you that is getting reflected back to you. And that's why 2 frequencies can't exist at the same time. And that's why so many friendships, that's why so many relationships end. I think there comes a point where you get to know people. And you really get to know people. And inside of everyone is light and the darkness. We can't exist without both. We all have good and evil inside of us. And I think the more you get to know people, the more inherently of both you see that they are. The more that you see that they're not just one. They're not just, oh, my friend is so loyal, my friend is so kind and caring and there for me and dependable and responsible. There's another side to that coin. There's another side to that coin because the light can't exist without the dark. And so when you start to see the dark, and you can only start to see the dark in another person, be it a friend, be it a spouse, be it a whatever, you only start to see that when you get to know them more deeply, because that is the very darkness that is being reflected back to you, that is in yourself. And that's why a lot of people can't handle it. And that's why a lot of people can't handle true soulmate relationships, true twin flame relationships, because it shows you everything. It's a mirror. It's literally a mirror, and people can't look in the mirror. You can look at the reflection. You can look at the reflection on the surface, what's on the outside. But when you look at the mirror long enough, when you get to know people long enough, when you spend enough time with your family long enough, you see everything. You see all the parts. You see the good. You see the bad. You see the ugly. And you can only see it all because it is all within you already. And I think that's the true test. It's not about finding your soulmate or your twin flame or your perfect match or your other half or your partner or your life, whatever. It's not about that. Whoever it is, whoever you have connections with, whoever you have relationships with that develop and blossom deep enough, long enough, intimate enough to see the whole person, to see past the mask that we all put on, to see past the facade that we all carry, to see past the outer and into the inner and into the ugly and into the chaos and into the sadness and into the grief and into the ugliness and into the hate and into the hurt. And when you can see that underneath the love, underneath the outer, underneath the smiles and sunshines and rainbows, and you can see it as a whole, the yin and the yang, and you can love that, love the entirety, not I love you until you do me dirty. I love you until you're mean to me. I love you until you lie to me. I love you until you cheat on me. It's like, if you can love it all, and that doesn't mean tolerate disrespect. It doesn't mean tolerate people treating you unfairly. It doesn't mean tolerate less than you deserve. It means tolerating it all and seeing it all and loving anyway. Because when you do it, wow, it's like you're loving that part of yourself. Because that which is reflected back to you is only a mirror of yourself. Wow.